Hello. What if we talk about reading slowly in a fast internet? I literally opened my notebook and decided one random topic that I want to talk about. Yes, I have many of them already written down with all of my notes, but I literally sat down with no idea of which one I was going to choose to talk today. So, So I've been thinking about how fast everything feels and sometimes even is online because of social media and trends and how fast everything goes nowadays. And how strange it is that reading, which is something that is meant to be private and to be taken at your own personal time, it is now seen as this competition, as this goal that you need to check on, that you need to read X number of books each year, and you need to read more than you read last year, and you need to read more than other people because someone is like, oh, I read 50 books, and that's a lot of books, okay? But someone else will be like, oh, that's not enough books. I read 150. Great. Happy for you. So what? Why is it that big of a deal? Whatever. And you even can feel pressured and rushed to read as fast as possible. And the thing is that when you read as fast as possible, many times you don't get enough time to process all of the information and emotions when you are reading a story or when you are taking in facts or whatever. Social media is constantly looking for the next trend. Whenever there's a controversy of something or a news about something or a new book came out, you will see one day that every single video on your For You page is going to be only about that topic or that book, that controversy, that trend. And that will last maybe a couple of days. And then after that, it's going to be something else entirely. And it's going to be, again, your entire For You page. Why are we not reading on BookTube and talking about books and only talking about the controversy surrounding those books and the creators that talk about the books and the authors that write the books and the readers that read the book and not about the books? What is going on, guys? We scroll, we skim, we summarize what we consume. And without noticing, the way we read starts to mirror the speed and search for the next thing. And finishing a book becomes the goal, keeping up becomes the pressure. Somewhere along the way, reading stopped being private. It became something. Why am I talking like I feel like I'm in front of a class talking about like a homework that a teacher assigns, and I'm like, yes, so this and that and this and that. I apologize, my brain needs to focus on something and then I can develop on that, but I need to read for a bit so that I can get on track. Sorry. Somewhere along the way, reading stopped being private. It became something we track, share, and sometimes even perform. How many books, how fast, how consistently? Speed and performance started to look like proof that we are reading right or correctly. I've noticed that on BookTube, people have a set of some unspoken, some spoken rules that you need to abide by. And if you don't know them and you appear on the platform being your authentic self and doing what you've always done and saying what you've always felt and just thinking and just speaking your mind, there will be people telling you, oh, you're wrong. How can you not know that that is not the way? And there are things that should be like implicit, but there is no specific way to read correctly as long as you are enjoying yourself. Do it for you. Don't do it to perform for other people. And if you do it to perform for other people, you'll probably leaving a lot of gains on the table. I hope that's the correct metaphor for that. I don't know. But some books and some readers don't work like that. Some ideas need time to settle, and there are stories you can understand intellectually but can't move past emotionally without slowing down, without taking the time. You can analyze that an idea, a story, a character, whatever a context is happening, but you need the time to ask yourself what that meant to you and what you are going to take from that. So you need time to process it yourself, even though you know what it means. Doesn't matter. Art is meant to be taken in in whatever way you can take it in that moment. I've noticed that when I've tried to rush books, I don't actually absorb them. Sometimes that's on purpose. I've read books that I don't think they're going to provide me with a lot, so I just read really fast because I just want to get them over with, and I'm like, okay, so next, thank you, next. But when there is a book or some part of a book that I need to take some time and I feel like I went too fast, I feel that. I'm like, okay, wait, I need to reread this entire chapter because I didn't take it in at all. I didn't understand anything that happens. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I even liked that or if I didn't like it. I need to take a bit of more time and not to rush myself. Just notice why you are doing the things that you are doing and why you're doing them. And if you need to do those things or if you need to do something else or in a different way. I don't want to work towards a goal that society, the online community wants to or thinks that is correct. I don't want to experience reading by someone else's standard. We are not in school. We don't have to meet a deadline because we have a project due to someday. And we don't have to grade a paper or what? No one is going to grade our work. No one is going to tell you that you were right or wrong. Well, people will, but it doesn't mean that it's important. Doesn't mean that it matters. Doesn't mean that it is actually meaningful. It's just someone's opinion, and the only opinion that matters at the end of the day is your opinion on what you do. And maybe the people that love you the most and you love the most, as long as they do it in a respectful and understanding and compassionate way, in a very human way, not toxic, not them forcing their ideas on you, because it's not only the pressure of the online community, sometimes even comes from people in your own life. Not every book needs to be finished quickly. Not every thought needs to be shared immediately. And not every reading experience needs to be optimized. Some just need time. Thank you for taking time to be here. Please let me know if you have thought about this. If this year you want to try to, I don't know, maybe you want to challenge yourself and you want to try, that's a truck. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and read faster and try to improve your time to read. Maybe you want to do that and that's completely fine. Or maybe you have read really fast for a while and you want to slow down and you want to try something else and you want to find out your own pace and your own way of doing things and your own way of experiencing this amazing hobby that is only meant to be for you. And we can talk about it, we can share about it. online, but still, at the end of the day, it is really personal and it's very intimate. And it's, at the end of the day, your own experience. So that's it. Bye. Have a good day. And again, thank you for taking the time to be here. Bye.